Hello, teacher. My name is Nicole, and I am going to analyze the general information and the one I'm reading routine of this English class for children. Here we can see the teacher starting the lesson with a greeting routine. He says hello and encourages students to answer hi. This activity helps students feel comfortable and creates a positive classroom atmosphere. At this moment, the teacher is developing linguistic intelligence because the students are listening and responding in English. Next, the teacher introduces herself and asks the students to pay attention. This can establish communications and build rapport with the learners.
Look, no pencil, no eraser, pencils, erasers. All of these things go into your pencil box.
In this part, the teacher organizes the class into boys and girls and gives points for participation. This increases motivations and promotes interaction among students. Here we can identify interpersonal intelligence because students interact with the teacher and work as part of a group.
All right, want to read this?
Now the teacher introduced the classroom rules, such as clearing the desk, being quiet, listening carefully, speaking English, and raising hands. This stage is important because it prepares students for learning and establishes classroom expectation.
One. It's not so good. Do you mean my English isn't very good?
Yes, I'm sorry.
How often do you practice speaking?
I have anyone to practice with.
All right, boy, yes, girl. Okay, when I say four, hands on the desk.
Okay.
Thank you. Very good. Girl. Yes. Yes. Hands on the desk. Okay. All right. Ball. Ball.
Here, students follow physical instructions such as putting their feet on the floor, placing their hands on the desk, standing up, and sitting down. This is an example of bodily kinesthetic intelligence because the students learn through movement and physical actions. In conclusion, the warm-up section is very effective because it motivates students, establishes classroom routines, and develops linguistic, interpersonal, and bodily kinesthetic intelligence before the main lessons begin. Thank you.
My name is Mileni Alvarez. In this video class from approximately 249 and 2724, classroom management and procedures and preparation are identified. The teacher explains the chart of points and divides into groups, girls and boys. Then the teacher establishes rules. For example, first, clear your desk. No pens, no eraser, all into the bag. 2. Be quiet. Third, listen to teacher. Teacher related the instruction with images and the movements in your body. For example, rule 4, speak English, and rule 5, raise your hands. The teacher movements, raise your hands, raise your hand. This activity, the identify intelligence are intrapersonal intelligence because students regulate their own behavior and pay attention. For each instruction, the students repeat and speak aloud the instruction, repeat the action, and repeat the sentences of the instructions. And other intelligence, linguistic intelligence, because they understand classroom commands in English. On the minute 7:24 to minute 10:30, the teacher does one up activity with movement as noun like total physical response, TPR. The teacher accompanies the instruction with physical movements. For example, hands up, hands up. We can see the movements of the children and the teacher. Children Students imitate movements and respond physically to English instruction. Here it is identified body kinesthetic intelligence. Learning occurs through body movement. Linguistic intelligence because the students connect language with action and instructions.
Hello, my name is Cristian Tumbaco. Continuing with the analysis of the lesson from the minute 13. We can observe the teacher's instructions and the children's participation in vocabulary learning during control practice. Linguistic intelligence is demonstrated in the speaking practice. Additionally, visual spatial intelligence is used with the teacher displaying flashcard to illustrate emotions. Interpersonal intelligence is demonstrated in the groups activities through student participations. Let's see from minute 18. We can observe the teaching of game-based practices, where the teacher introduces competitive activities using points and challenges. The students answer questions and participate actively. Here we see interpersonal intelligence in the students' cooperation and competition. Finally, participation concludes at minute 25 with logical mathematical intelligence, where the students follow the rules, count the points, and compare the results. It's interesting to see how the teacher conducts the teaching with the children, and he's a good example to follow. Thank you very much for your attention.
Hello, everyone. My name is Franklin Chanko. I'm going to identify the game-based production and production activity language methods in the video. In this video, we can observe that the teacher start the class with indirect games to keep the children's attention active from beginning. We can also see that they use a stand-up and sit-down game, starting the girls and the boys alternately. This helps the children stay active about boredom and pay attention during the lesson.
All right, one more time.
In this part, we can see that the teacher introduced a game to practice dialogues and language use. The game is rock, paper, and scissors. It's a very effective strategy to encourage participation and keep the children active in class.
Teasers, go. Highway.
Finally, we can observe that the teacher maintains the students' attention through class, through participation, and a point system-based learning games. As a result, girls become the winners. This method is game-based practice and production activity is work very well with primary school children. Thank you for your attention.
Hello everyone, my name is Angel Umedo and today I'm going to analyze the closure and review stage of the lesson, the video, as well as the multiple intelligence identified throughout the classes. Okay, first in the closure stage the teacher review the main expressions and learning during the lesson, such as how are you, and the students ask, "I'm fine, I'm good, and I'm super, I'm excellent." And the purpose of this stage is to reinforce learning and check students' understanding during the classes.
3, 1.
The teacher ask question and encourage the answer using the target language. The students participate actively, repeat the expression, and demonstrate that they understand the vocabulary and the structures presenting during the classes, the lesson. Okay, and
1 point. Boys, roll a 6. 6 points. Today, girls win. Today, girls get the star.
at the entire lesson, several multiple intelligence can be identified. Linguistic intelligence is developed through speaking and listening activities, and the students are so actively participate about bodily kinesthetic intelligence is present when students move, clap, and follow physical commands. Interpersonal intelligence appears through interaction with classmate and the teacher.
下一节课我们还是继续的，可能下一节课男孩子会回应，对不对？这不是第一次。
Okay, in conclusion, this lesson is effective because it combines different multiple intelligences and creates an active learning environment. Also, students are engaged, motivated, and able to practice English in meaningful ways. Could be listening, speaking, actively mode. Okay, thank you for your attention, teacher. Thank you, guys. That's all for today.